You describe yourselves as urban rail punk. What is that?
Quite a few years ago, probably about 20 years ago, we were sitting in a car with a friend, and a friend had a sticker at the front of his car with a friend's band. It said West Midlands Hardcore. And we kind of thought that was quite cool in one level, but we kind of having a bit of a laugh about it. And then my friend said, "What are you then, rail punk?" And it kind of stuck from there, because we lived in Birmingham, big city, urban rail punk. And for those that don't understand the rail thing, a lot of our songs have train references in, but we don't sing completely about trains. That's one of the big illusions of Eastfield, or misconceptions, not illusions, is we sing about trains, we sing about a lot more than trains. Don't say buses.
Right. I thought you said Urbane. Right, Dave.
Right, Dave. Right, Dave.
This band's been going a long time now. Was it almost 20 years?
Yeah, 21 and a half years.
Oh, 21 and a half.
And counting, yes, it's
Yeah.
21
long,
and 6
long
months.
time. Yeah.
Who's the longest running member of the crew?
Me.
You?
Yeah, but people, he was in their beginning, left for a bit, came back. Ben, our drummer, just walked past. He was in the band for quite a long time. He's come back last year and a half. So people try and escape, but they come back in the end. We can't quite get rid of people.
Yeah,
It's kind of nice in a way.
I think this lineup sort of settled down with over the years. The people in the lineup now have been drawn back and back and back. You can't leave it really.
Why have you been going so long? What is it that makes you want to keep doing this?
Well, I think it's got to a stage now that I honestly don't know what I'd do if I didn't do it. I mean, I enjoy it, and people think, you know, you go into work on a Monday morning and people will say, "How was your weekend?" And I can't tell people how my weekend, because it was great. It was, you know.
It's a buzz. Anyone who tells you you're playing in a band, or performing or doing something, you're on stage. The minute you stand on that stage, it's a buzz. It's a buzz. And so, like, travelling up and down the country to play to people who appreciate it, it doesn't get much better.
And if you think about it at another level, you know, like Bambi just said, we have a chance to go and see our friends around the country, and also our social life is subsidised. You know, we don't have to pay to go anywhere, to get in anywhere. Sometimes we get fed and watered. It's great.
Yeah,
but Alex
totally.
tonight's given some beer, brilliant. So it's, you know, little things like that are good. So our social life is on the whole subsidised. I guess we've got to know a lot of people all around the country for a long time. That's an ideal way of catching up with them, or them catching up with us.
Yeah.
And you were saying about kind of going into work on Monday. Do you all have 9 to 5 jobs?
I took voluntary redundancy in July, and it's the best thing I've ever done. So I was doing the band. I guess that's like a part-time job. My work was a part-time job. Other stuff I do takes a lot of time. Most people think, "Oh, I'll give the bands up, or I'll give the other stuff up." I thought, work's getting in the way. I've never grown up, too irresponsible.
Yeah, I haven't worked for nearly 20 years, only because, like, I'm lazy. Really. Really. But, you know, I've been lucky to do this. You can't really find a job that's going to let you go away, like, as often.
What would you say to people who say that, like, you know, live music's dead, or it's kind of a dying art?
I'd say live music went through a really dark, miserable existence maybe 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. I think certainly in the last 10 years, like, the music scene's really, really good in the UK. Sadly losing so many venues, which is always crap, but because, like, without the little venues, like the little sort of toilet venues that, like, Oasis played in, to start with, or any of them bands to start. Everyone's got to start somewhere and get their break. But no, it's good. The atmosphere at gigs is great. People appreciate the gigs. If you're going to make an effort to travel an hour or so to a gig, then you're going to enjoy yourself. Which no, go on. Yeah, let's go on.
I was just going to say, you see a lot of same people at the gigs. Is it more kind of community feel?
Yeah, it's like a big family. Like, you notice, because we go all over the country, you know, you do notice in parts of the country, live music is reliant on a certain sort of person that gets people into the car. And if we go up the northwest, for instance, anywhere in a certain area on the northwest radius, you'll find the same people coming in the car with generally as many people as they can bring in the car, but they'll travel an hour or two to gigs in the area, and that happens all over the country. So yeah,
and I think the sort of gigs we do is we're not playing the big academy type venues to 1,000 people, which are all corporate, and they herd you out as they're clearing out the plastic glasses. We play to, I mean, people might think we're crazy for doing it. We play to sort of 70 people a night, but those 70 people, you have a conversation with a lot of them, and you get to know those people. That's better on one level than being in a big room full of 200 people like this, and people standing on your toes, and it seems that seems very impersonal to me.
How would you say things have changed then since, like, obviously 21 years?
no, can I just open? There's mobile phones now,
Yes. Yeah.
and
And the internet. You don't have the internet.
they didn't have internet, and we're a little bit older.
I think that's a massive way things have changed. You got the internet, and the internet is great on one level for communication, but it's bad on another level. People get lazy. For example, this stuff here, Alex done here, posters, flyers, absolutely brilliant. There's posters in the venue. People take a flyer, take it, and put it on their fridge so they know when their gig is. Some people just rely on Facebook and social media. Not everyone has Facebook. I've not succumbed to that yet.
No, like flyers, the staple of any punk rock thing, really. Too many people reliant on Facebook and the internet, but still, not many people get access to it.
No.
And when they do have access to it, they don't want to go necessarily looking at obscure punk rock bands.
Well, what is next for Eastfield?
What is next? We're just going to have a fight with the sound man. Shut up, mate!
So what's next for?
Freesfield.
What you
Well, we've just been in the studio this week. We've used the same studio for the last 20 years, and it's quite nice because we went in when the soundman was quite young. He was 19 at the time, and he's got better and his equipment's changed. There's been an evolution there, and probably although our stuff is pretty
We're all sort of growing
the
up
same,
together a bit, haven't we?
yeah, so it all seems right. We go in that studio, so we just recorded 4 songs for a single we'll put out next year. I've just enjoyed it. It's nice to do that kind of thing, and it's to do that. Sometimes we've been busy doing gigs here, there, and everywhere, and don't have much time to sort of record songs. It's actually nice to do that.